Hello everybody, this is pillartrading.com, and in today's chart of the day we are going to be going over the US dollar versus the Japanese yen spot chart. You can currently see we are trading at 84.62. 84.62 is the current level, and what we are looking at right now is a weekly chart. And again, this is just to remind you, if you're following these videos, we go over the same charts every single week, and we go over the same time frames every single week, just to keep in the back of our minds exactly where this trade is coming from on the long term, so that we can better prepare ourselves for the trades of the day. Now, again, weekly chart, you remember these two huge resistance areas on the dollar yen. It is from 93.50s is that most recent one. That's got a target all the way down at 81.50s. You'll remember last week the Bank of Japan stepped in and took this currency in the opposite direction. They intervened, and now we are working with, if we go down to a daily chart, you'll be able to see it here, this big, huge bar to the upside. And what that has entered into is this first initial resistance area. You can remember we talked about it in last week's video. Go back and watch it. Why this resistance area is here. You can see we broke up into it, and as we go down to the 15-minute chart, just a reminder that this daily trend has just been broken. Okay, that daily trend has been broken off of. This is the second resistance area. This is not that first resistance area that we were planning on. So this is a second resistance area. So right now the trend is undecided on the midterm chart. We go down to the 15-minute chart. We go down to the smaller time frame. And what you can see here is this is that, again, that larger resistance area which started at 85.50. We have seen progressively heavier selling down into these moves, and we've had a couple of fantastic setups on the yen as it comes down. Now, what's important to note is the next move on the short-term trend will dictate the midterm trend. And what I mean by that is price currently trading 84.63. The next 15-minute measured move that is going to trade is going to be an opportunity for the bears to again sell into this market on the short term. And you can see the level is 84.76. 84.76. Now, the interesting thing about that is it has a target directly at our midterm bullish setup. So now we're going to have two different people initiating or exiting trades in the market at this important 84.40 level. 84.40 is going to be huge. You're going to have these people who get in short here taking profit at 84.40. You're also going to have, if we step back and take a look at this thing on a larger time frame, we'll go back to a 20-day, 15-minute chart, you're going to be able to see here that this is the first bullish support area. This is for those long-term bulls, the Bank of Japan. They've got to come in now and prove that this rally is actually going to happen. Right now, this is just short covering up into the next resistance area. So this is going to be their first opportunity to prove that they are serious about this bullish move. Okay, so if we see upside price action off of this 84.40, you shouldn't be surprised. If we see a breakdown of a 15-minute trend, you shouldn't be surprised. This is all setting up to come right back down to 84.40. But again, wait to trade that 84.40 until you see that breakdown of the short-term trend. The short-term trend will dictate to you when the midterm trend sets in and whether or not these bulls are going to participate. So guys, very interesting trade on the dollar yen today. It's going to happen. If we get a break up from here before this level trades, just anticipate price coming all the way back, halfway back from 85.92s to lows here at 84.51s. Expect a halfway back play, which is right up here around this pivot at 85.17. So a couple different options, guys. That's the play. If you've got questions or comments, come by the website, www.pillartrading.com. We try and answer those questions as quick as we can and get to the comments as well. Hopefully everyone has a good trading day, and I will see you all in the next video.